Why, hello there. Looking for Perry miniatures, Russian Napoleonic Infantry, 1809 to 1814? You came to the right place. That wasn't so much as a mouthful, was it?
No.
Unlike the Atlantic Games ones, which are the biggest mouthful you could possibly... It's a paragraph.
Yes.
Yeah. These are figures from Perry. Now, we've already done an unboxing of the Russians. We've got Russian Grenadiers and Russian Line from Perry, from Warlord. We're trying out the Perry ones. And the box fell over. That's nice little pictures of them on the back. And these are the Russian figures from Perry. We haven't made any up yet. So we've got none to show you yet. So sorry about that. We've only just got the box. So should we go straight into the... Oh, first of all, flags. Lots of Russian flags. Never have enough Russian flags. And a nice little information card on the back to tell you what each regiment consisted of. Sort of your lapel colours and that sort of stuff. So that's nice. And we get into the actual figures. So these are Russian Line. And they pretty much check out as Russian Line. So we have all standard bodies, all marching. This is standard Perry fare, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Just marching forwards, nothing particularly interesting going on, unlike the Colonials and Zulus and stuff like that, because these guys are Napoleonic and people tend to base Napoleonics in big batches. And yeah, so we have the big plume, and we also have the extremely big plume, which is pretty awesome. They didn't want to go for the Busby clearly, so they went instead for the huge plume instead, just so they stand out. Then we have the standard cure with lace, and I like the way the lace is flying off the back, sort of blowing in the wind. That's quite cool. I like that. They're good. And we also have the forage cap as well, if you want to equip your men with forage caps. I did see someone do a base up of these, and the sort of regiment was marching along, but the edge of the regiment was fighting with a bear.
That's very normal.
Yeah, it was awesome. Just absolutely brilliant. And it was all covered in snow. It looked really good. So that's the overall of what you get. The back of the figure is like so, and you have this flat area at the back that you can stick the backpack on. This is different from the Warlord ones because they have a hole which you put the backpack in, don't you?
Yeah, so it doesn't fall off when you're doing it.
Yeah, so that might be a little bit annoying when you're doing a lot of them. But
well, actually, it's just like their Prussian Line backpacks then.
Yeah, we've just done some Prussian Line, haven't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a pretty simple overview of what we've got. Make sure the light's on it a bit better. So nothing really else to note. These ones are pretty simple.
Yeah, same as any Napoleonics really. They're quite simple apart from Austrians and Victrix.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that are complicated.
Yeah. Right, so on to the command. This is why I like... generally, this is why I like Perry, because you get command with them. The Warlord, the lead command, and you can't really do anything with them because they're lead. So you just get a spare arm and that's it.
Yes.
So these guys, you've got the drummer and a officer, possibly a standard bearer. A proper officer there with his coat and everything, and very nice. And then another guy there. We have the arms for the drummer, option to have cure or forage cap, and you've got all these here. I'm assuming no, that won't. Sorry, I was thinking that you could possibly give them all forage cap and use them as militia, but I think militia only wore long coat.
Yeah.
So you couldn't use them as militia. But yeah, I'd like to see Russians done in greatcoat for winter.
It would be quite good.
Because you can get French in greatcoat, you can't get anything else in greatcoat.
No, it's
only French. Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Because most companies probably just use the Battle of Waterloo as the where they're going to get their stuff from.
Yeah, and in real life in the Battle of Waterloo, everyone wore greatcoat because it was raining. So they were all in winter gear. They were in greatcoats. Everyone was in a greatcoat. And all the French had shako, which at least Warlord gets right. sort of because of Warlord French. But the British, unfortunately, are in their shiny outfits.
So this is the only thing I find different with the Napoleonic range for Perry and Warlord is the command.
Yeah, it's the commanders mentioned.
If you don't want lead, you go towards Perry. If you want lead, go towards Warlord.
Yeah.
Everything else is the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same figure.
And they're not plumes, they're pom-poms.
Pom-poms. I know a pom-pom was a thing. The round ball on top of a French helmet is a pom-pom, isn't it? On the French hat. There's they have different colour for each regiment, each company. That's more a toilet brush. that plume there. So look, that is something you use to clear that's something you use to clear cobwebs with, right? So I assume in big Russian houses, if your son joined the army, in order for him to clean all the cobwebs, you just ask him to walk up and down in his uniform for a minute, and he's cleaned all the cobwebs from your roof, and you're very proud of him because he's cleaned all the cobwebs. This one, you're gonna have to get him to look behind the toilet.
Someone's got to comment why they're so big.
It's so you can see them.
Oh, so big.
So you can see them at range. So they look scary. It makes them look taller.
They don't look scary. This looks funny.
No, but it's made so they look scary, and you'll go, "Ooh, that's scary." That is.
These guys that sneak up on you. It's gonna get caught on branches and stuff.
Oh yeah, the Jaeger. the idea of getting a Jaeger and sticking a massive plume on his head. Oops, sorry. Just to confuse the enemy. So you can see the Jaeger sneaking up in the big what are the fields that grow in Ukraine and Russia? The tall fields of sunflowers. Yeah. These huge sunflower fields, and the Russians would sneak through, and you'd have this big black plume sticking up. I think the Russian Jaegers are coming, sir. How can you tell? I mean, at least the French Jaegers fit in because the plume's green or yellow. So, it could be a green stalk or a yellow sunflower, sir. Or it might be a voltigeur. Not really sure. Then you get the British. We wore no plumes, nothing showy. We wore camouflage uniform, dark green, to fit into the environment. And we sneaked around and hid.
Yep.
Yeah. Guess what? We won. The Russians won because there were so many of them. And it snowed. Russia's deadly weapon, snow. It's awesome. It's amazing stuff, snow. Defeats everybody. So yeah, that's that one. Sorry, back to the command. We didn't finish it. Right, so we have the drummer, which is a drum that drums. Then we have the standard bearer, which looks quite good. And that's basically an overview of all of it. And sadly, we haven't got a figure painted up to show you.
No.
But these look good. I'm looking forward to doing these. These are going to be fun.
The funny thing is, this was a surprise box.
It was.
We had no idea how we got that box.
No.
It's arrived.
But we do like it.
Yes.
It's very nice. So that is the Russians for Warlord. Perry, sorry.
Yeah,
not the Warlord ones, the Perry ones. So there we are. So you're going to see them based up soon in the future.
That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.